You would think after 25 or 30 years of meditation and spiritual study that I would never feel irritated or annoyed or sad, but it just doesn't happen. It does not happen. When you're raised in a certain way and you're exposed to stuff, you learn on a deep level of way of reacting. And the key, though, is being aware of it. And what do you do about it? That's my next point. Practice responding rather than reacting. Practice responding rather than reacting. This little alarm going off gives you that opportunity to choose your response, right? What can we do? What can we do? We can, first of all, pause. Pause. Something happens, there's a stimulus. Between your response, we can pause. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Scientists talk about when you're feeling angry or annoyed, you go through what's called a refractory period. During that time, you do not have a clear thought. You are not in your wisdom state. You're not clear. It's better not to respond or react when you're in that state. The lizard brain is flying the plane at that moment. The fight or flight is flying the plane. It's better to pause. Have you ever or known someone who read an email and they reacted immediately? How many of you have done that before? I've done that before. You read an email, you were bothered by it, you were annoyed by it, and you reacted and wrote a response right away, and later regretted your response. Have you ever done that? It's so easy to do. So all you got to do is hit reply, and you just read it, and you got all these other emails to read, you know, all this whole inbox of emails, and so, oh, well, I'll just respond now, even though I'm annoyed or irritated, and then you look back and you go, oh, wish I hadn't said that. Pause. Pause. Take a deep breath. Soothe that old brain that's within you. Soothe it. Take a deep breath. There's something called even count breathing. Breathe in to a count of 10, hold for 10, exhale for 10. Let that bring you to a place of calmness. And then ask your inner wisdom, how shall I respond to this? What choice shall I make to this? That way, we feel a lot better, and it has a better result. I've told the story before of this man he had his own company, and he was being offered $3 million for his company. And things were going well. They offered him $3 million, and they were going to employ him as part of their company after they bought his company. He got into an argument on the phone about 1 week of vacation. He was used to having an additional week of vacation. He got in an argument on the phone about 1 week of vacation. They emailed him later that day telling him the whole deal's off. The guy spent years in therapy after that trying to figure out what happened. You know, it was much deeper. It was, he sabotaged himself. But the point is, he made a choice on that conversation. And man, did it have an impact. You and I we have choices all. People change their lives by the choices they make, by how they react, rather than responding. Pause. Pause. Take a deep breath. Ask your inner wisdom, how shall I respond? What is the best way to respond in this situation? And then be guided from that place.